Is this thing on? Peace and blessings, beautiful people. We have yet another episode of Medicinal Herb Monday. Well, I choose one herb from my apothecary and give you its history, its medicinal properties, and pretty much everything you need to know about it. My name is Reginald Lewis, and I am the owner of Kei to Natural Health, where we have the keys to natural healing. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about this beautiful plant right here called mullein. Let me put this down before I drop it. Mullein is a very tall flowering plant that can grow up to 8 feet. It's native to Europe, and in ancient Greece and Rome, it was used for its therapeutic properties and even to ward off evil spirits. Also known as hag taper, the stalks of the mullein plant was actually used as torches back in those ancient civilization times. And the leaves of this plant are very soft, very velvety, and is also used as toilet paper. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you can continue to get this information and so that others can obtain this information also. If you have a particular herb that you would like me to talk about, please leave it in the comments below. It's tea time, people. Let's go ahead and jump into these medicinal properties. I can say it has a slight sweet taste to it. It's kind of earthy. Tastes very natural. Kind of almost like peppermint, but not so peppermint-y. Like if I could say pepper without the mint. Benefit number one, and this is probably the first thing that you always hear about mullein when you hear about mullein, is its respiratory health. It's commonly used to treat bronchitis, COPD, asthma, tuberculosis, and other respiratory conditions, giving you relief from cough and congestion. Mullein has a compound called an expectorant. An expectorant is pretty much an ingredient that goes in and thins and expels the mucus from the respiratory tract, making it easier for you to cough up that mucus. Now, most of the over-the-counter drugs, they're going to have a cough suppressant. Now, although that does help the cough, you really want something like an expectorant that's going to go in and actually get that mucus out. Now, it may make you cough more because the cough is the body's response actually trying to clear the passageways of any germs or anything like that. So you want something that's going to clear that passageway as opposed to just suppress the cough. So that's why sometimes you might take Kei-Quil or something like that, and your chest, you might stop coughing, but your chest still hurts. It's because that mucus is still sitting in there building up. That is why we use mullein in our Kei-Quil cough syrup and our Kei to Respiratory Health Herbal Tea Blend. Both are great for those winter times, whenever you have congestion, cough, cold, and that buildup of mucus. It's your companion in your journey to respiratory wellness. You can find our Kei-Quil cough syrup and our Kei to Respiratory Health at www.keitonaturalhealth.com. That is KEI, the number 2, naturalhealth.com. I will provide the links to both in the descriptions. Mullein is also very mucilaginous. That is such a cool word to me. When something is mucilaginous, it has demulcent properties. And when something has demulcent properties, then it has the ability to go in and coat the mucosal membranes with a soothing film, bringing about the reduction of pain and inflammation, therefore calming that inflammation within the respiratory tract and relaxing the muscles in your airways, making it easier to breathe. Now, since we ended that off with inflammation, we're going to roll it on in with benefit number 2. And that is mullein is anti-inflammatory. Now, we know inflammation occurs all throughout the body, through our lungs, and our liver, and our kidneys, and our limbs. We bump our arm and it get the bruise and it start to swell up, that is inflammation. It is the body's natural reaction to go in and try to heal that specific area. So mullein is going to be great for an array of things, such as soothing sore throats, reducing muscle and joint pain, reducing swelling, reducing skin conditions such as eczema, sunburns, and even ulcers. You can do this by applying mullein topically as a cream or as a salve or as an oil. On to our third benefit of mullein, and that is that it is antiviral and antibacterial. Mullein contains compounds such as saponins and flavonoids, which are both crucial for inhibiting and killing off bad bacteria and viral infections, stopping the growth and reproduction of the two. Mullein can help treat infections such as staph, E. coli, boils, warts, UTIs, respiratory tract infections, and even more. Now, speaking on antibacterial, we're going to roll it on into our fourth benefit of mullein, and that is that it aids in ear health. Did you hear that? I say it aids in ear health. Mullein can help with ear aches, swimmer's ear infection, and even help to get rid of the buildup of earwax. It does this because, again, of its anti-inflammatory and its antibacterial properties. We know an ear infection is bacteria in the ear, so that way mullein goes in and clear it all out, and because of its anti-inflammatory properties, is going to get rid of that ear ache, that ear pain. Now, in this situation, it's better to use the flower of the mullein plant as opposed to the leaves. Now, they both have their medicinal properties, but in this one instance, it's better to use the flower. Now, to do that, all you have to do is get some olive oil, get the flower or the leaf of the mullein plant, and put it in the jar, let it sit there for a couple of days, and then boom, you got you some infused mullein oil. Add a couple of drops in the ear, put your cotton ball in there, and you are okay. And yes, it is safe for kids. Now, if you want to make it even better, make that oil even stronger, you can mix it with St. John's worts and garlic. Oh, I think I have some St. John's worts down here. St. John's wort. Mix it in there. I might have to. We'll talk about you later. Now on to our fifth benefit of mullein, and that is that it aids in digestive health. Mullein tea can be used to soothe an upset stomach, reduce inflammation in the gut, and promote a healthy digestion. Because it's a slight laxative, it aids in constipation by breaking food down more properly. It may help reduce symptoms associated with indigestion, bloating, and stomach cramps. Quick story. I remember this time I went to Mexico. I ate some of their food, probably drank some of their water. I came back to the States, and about a day or two later, I was sick. And I don't get sick because of all of these beautiful herbs. So I had to call off of work. I'm not prone to medicine. I don't like taking medicine at all. So I sat down and I did that research. I read my herb books and I said, okay, what are we going to do to get rid of this? Because it was like a stomach bug. It was literally a stomach bug. And so I got some mullein. I got some spearmint. I got some slippery elm and a couple of other herbs, made it into a tea and drunk that, and I felt better within hours. And due to its antibacterial properties, that is why if you do come across that stomach bug, mullein would definitely help in that area because it's going to get rid of that bacteria that is in the gut, and it'll help alleviate those symptoms such as vomiting and diarrhea. Now, you know I always leave you off with the side effects of whatever particular herb in which we are speaking about on that Medicinal Herb Monday. But mullein does not have any side effects. Now, when it does come to women that are pregnant or breastfeeding, it is always safe to consult your doctor or your practitioner. If you're liking the information that you are being provided here on these Medicinal Herb Mondays, please be sure to like and subscribe so that we can grow this channel so that you can continue to get this information and others can continue to get this beneficial information also. Thank you for tuning in to Medicinal Herb Mondays, and we'll catch you right back here next Monday.